Alright. Hey, what's up guys? Chillin', welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Last time we did all the statesmen, which is pretty good. It was better than I thought it was going to be. It was quite enjoyable, especially how serious they, because again it was a crossover with what you guys said was like a gag manga. So the fact that it was, I don't want to say serious, but had serious moments that really didn't feel out of place, even if the whole thing was a little bit ridiculous. But you know, it was enjoyable. That is basically the point. But yeah, now we're off to the 7th singularity, the absolute demonic front, Babylonia. Looking forward to this for a few reasons, partially because apparently the best grind spots for a few of the mats I need are here. But also I'm interested to see what is so unique about this particular time that Solomon wanted to send a grail back in time to this point, whereas the rest are in forward in time. So yeah, I'm interested to see that. Hey Gogeta, hey Meridak. But yeah, no, I guess I'm gonna quit stalling and hop in. Hey Tippo. Funny coincidence, just today a highlight cut of Babylonia on another channel posted is 5 hours. The highlight cut is 5 hours? Oh boy. Oh boy. We're gonna be in for quite the journey, I suppose. Morning, Mash. I have something personal to discuss with you today. This morning, the doctor came to me like any other day. His voice, his breath, his mannerisms. He was the same calm, peaceful man he always was. As your primary physician, I need to have a serious discussion with you. I'm going to grit my teeth and tell you the truth here. Okay. Mash Kirilite, your lifespan is nearing its limit. Just like humanity has no future past 2019, you have no future beyond that time. This was decided at the beginning. You can't stop it. I can't stop it. No one can stop it. Even the Grail, the supposedly omnipotent wish granter, cannot change this fate. After all, the Grail is merely a shadow that fell just one step lower from a higher dimensional phase. A great crystallized magical resource. Calling it an omnipotent wish granter is like saying you can buy anything with money. I guess. The truth is, the Grail can only execute what a human envisions. It is not omnipotent. Don't be mistaken about that. I silently agreed. The Grail is only a means of accelerating things. Raising buildings, building cities, making epochs. For everything humans have done, the Grail uses its vast stores of magical energy to make the process quicker. Why was the doctor telling me something that I already knew? You're going to die soon. It has nothing to do with your own will. It's simply how you were created. Do you find that frustrating? Or sad? Does it make you feel empty? Okay, kind of aggressive questions. Well, It's terrible. I'm not talking about Chaldea's research. I'm talking about all of humanity and all of life. Living things are destined to die from the moment they're born, and yet they possess the capacity to grow. If something's going to die, why bother growing? Both the physical body and the spirit should maintain the same state from birth till death. If they did, there would be no sadness or pain. Everything would be equal. Everything would have meaning from the beginning. But this planet's life is nothing but waste. It's essentially growing just so that it can die. Alright, okay. Where are you going with this, Roman? It's meaningless. Truly meaningless. The more time passes, the more life leaves the world unfulfilled. I can't help but think that when it comes to the life forms on this world, the planet simply has the wrong settings. Roman, you're kinda scaring me, buddy. Don't you think so, Mash? You're half man-made. You're an incomplete being, a product made by imperfect humans who tried to play God. You have the right to hate them, and the duty to reject them. Human history has no value. Roman? We're actively trying to fix... I mean, again, I know this is a flashback. But actually... Yeah, it's still a flashback, right? I assume. They always are. So I assume this is no different. It just doesn't have a filter over it, so I was unsure. All this is no more than the remnants left behind by humans leading meaningless lives. It just so happens to look like a picture that has meaning. What was strange was how gentle his words were. Oh yeah, past tense, yeah. It's just weird because there's usually a filter. Everything he said was impossible for me to accept. I couldn't agree at all. But his voice was so gentle. Maybe it's just more recent? Because he mentioned the human 7.0 history past 2019, so... This might be like right before the events of everything kicked off. But the Chaldea knew about the singularities. His words were filled with wisdom and compassion. If it's causing you pain, you can stop. He whispered into my ear with a voice both sweet and dangerous. But... You're not Dr. Roman, are you? Okay, maybe this is currently. Dr. Roman can be pessimistic, antisocial, and he often says the wrong thing and gives up. But he would never deny any kind of human effort. You only look like him. You're something else entirely. How the hell you get in here? Oh. Okay. That was a dream, I guess. Interesting. Trying to manipulate MASH into giving up, I suppose. 6 a.m. This is when I always wake up. Right. What a strange dream. You know, that's definitely Solomon trying to pull some wacky shit, trying to make them second guess what they're doing, maybe. It felt like I was being dragged down. As if I took one wrong step, I would never wake from the dream. Senpai went through the same thing before. But why would it happen to me now? The call from the command room made me feel tense. Be careful with, like, hinting at things, please. I don't want to be... Like, let me assume it's Solomon. The call from the command room made me feel tense. Perhaps the strange dream had affected me. I had a feeling that this was a premonition. One that was telling me that my race shift into the 7th singularity will be my last. Hmm? Okay. Well, that's concerning. You got here 5 minutes after the summons. Looks like you're ready to go, Ritsuka. Given how abrupt the summons was and how early in the morning it is, I suppose there's no need for explanation. Oh, the day has finally come. Yes, that's right. The day is finally here. According to Chaldea's clocks, there's not much of 2018 left. The lost year of 2019 is almost upon us. Before that happens, we need to find out what caused the incineration of humanity. That is the purpose of our Grand Order, and our long journey is almost at an end. Master Ritsuka, we owe it all to you and Mash. Hey, mashed potatoes. I'm sorry, I'm 2 minutes late. Mashed Kirilight has arrived. Foe! You look a little tense. Do I? I'm sorry. I washed my face with 3 times as much cold water as usual, but... I guess it wasn't enough. But hearing your voice made me feel better. The first thing I need to say is good morning, right, Senpai? Yeah, sure. Yes, good to see you getting along. A tough spirit is one thing, but teamwork is important too. Alright, Ritsuka, Mash, let's try this again. At 7 o'clock this morning, Chaldea completed its preparations for the 7th Singularity race shift. We've little time left. Our backs are against the wall here. The last Singularity. This is the Grail that Solomon sent into the past himself, and I'd like you to recover it. I know I sound like a broken record, but are you ready? It's going to be another tough journey. Leave it to us. We'll do our best. And that's all we can do, really. Fofo! Yeah, that's the kind of person you are, Ritsuka. I was silly to even ask. Then let's start the briefing. This time we'll race shift to the beginning of human history. The beginning of all civilization. The world when it was unified as one. The mother that flourished along the Tigris and Euphrates and influenced a great many civilizations. One of the world's oldest civilizations, which began almost simultaneously with the earliest Egyptian kingdoms. In the world of magecraft, this era was the twilight of the Age of Gods, and a topic of research. The land of ancient Mesopotamia, 2600 BC, the beginning of Sumerian civilization after the Ubaid culture. Foe. The world of the BC era, where reality was a place of mystery, and gods walked the land. Indeed, Mesopotamia in the age of the first Sumerian kings. Just the process of getting there makes us tougher than any previous singularity. It's the last age of fantasy on Earth, when gods and monsters are a part of everyday life. The great Da Vinci is here! That she is. That's right, I'm here. Thank you for another great reaction. It was worth waiting for the right moment to come out. I mean, genius is measured by how much surprise one can generate. Is it? So Ritsuka, come find me later. I'll give you some embers. Oh, okay. Alright. Wait, she just has embers at all times. Like, I know she sells them in her shop, you know, every month, but like, how does she acquire? Yeah, how does she acquire them though? Okay, you know, maybe she crystallizes her own mana into the embers, and that's why it's like almost so many per month, is because she has to restock her mana. No. Geez, if you were waiting for the right moment, I'd have preferred you just show up from the beginning. Leonardo, quit messing around. Do you have what I asked you for? Yes, it's done.
Of course it would be. Ritsuka, here's a present for you. Is this a scarf? It seems to be made from very fine and sturdy fibers. Remember the mask I made to protect you in the desert? Say hello to Mark II. The mana density in the atmosphere is much greater than what you experienced in ancient Egypt. There's a limit to what you can take with you on a ray shift. This is the bare minimum, but I promise you it's effective.
I see. Thank you. Is my birthday today?
Don't be silly. I would get you something much fancier than this for your birthday.
Oh, thanks.
However, that's an excellent response. Wit and humor can be powerful for humans. Alright, I suppose I should give you a small lecture on the place you're about to visit.
Oh, yeah, sure.
The word Mesopotamia has Greek in origin. Meso means middle and Potamia means river.
Okay.
It refers to the civilizations that flourished between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers that flowed into the Persian Gulf.
I mean, it makes sense.
The older name is Babylonia, but it wasn't called that until a little later. Ancient Mesopotamia. Ancient Mesopotamia. Sumer. What's classified as ancient civilization does seem to span over a long period of time. For instance, between 5000 BC and 2000 BC, many different civilizations flourished, and they all played important roles in human history. Indeed. This time we're sending you to one of those civilizations. In 2600 BC, the age of the first kings. From the point of view of magecraft, it's the era when humans parted ways with the gods. That's right. I don't know the reason the king of this era made the decision. But it was at this point that the Age of Gods came to an end, and by the advent of the Anno Domini era, all divine spirits had disappeared from the earth. Some may have lasted into the AD era in some island countries, but by 1000 AD they were gone. Except for extreme cases like deities that remained completely isolated from humans. Well, let's put that topic aside. What I really wanted to talk to you about was the difficulty of this ray shift. Ray shifting into the BC era is extremely difficult. The further back into human history you go, the more unstable the ray shift. So as you get closer to the Age of Gods, things get more uncertain. Some academics call the Age of Gods an age of uncertainty. It's not something that lends itself to observation. On top of that, Shiba is refusing to stabilize. Actually, I doubt it ever will. Fofo? Fofo. Yeah. But with the help of the staff at Chaldea, we were able to calculate the location of the seventh singularity and observe it. Given the difficulty, I'll be staying here in the command room, which also means I won't be able to act as navigator, but still. On my honor as a genius, I hereby swear that I will flawlessly prove your existence.
Okay, I believe you. Seeing as how I already know there's stuff beyond this, so, you know, why wouldn't I believe you?
So don't worry about a thing. Get out there and have a grand adventure. Leonardo's statements are inappropriate, but this really is an experience not many can have. You're going to the ancient world, a place that modern man will never know about. The danger is immeasurable, but I hope that's also how amazing your discoveries will be.
Today on the History Channel presents...
Yeah, once you put an end to everything, tell me what you've learned on this journey.
We'll see. We'll see. If you survive.
Hey there, don't get so sentimental. Ritsuka's about to go to battle. You need to keep them sharp. Sheesh. Romani, go and get some sleep. Trying to act tough just proves you're tired. I beg your pardon? I got plenty of rest. I'm all fired up and ready to go. Come. Your coffins are ready. From here on, this will be your battle, Ritsuka.
You know, I know what it's referring to, but it's still disconcerting hearing him say, or I guess reading him say, your coffins are ready, come here. Like, any other time, that would sound threatening, I guess, you know?
The sixth singularity was full of special conditions we never came across before. This one's going to be every bit as tough. It's a unique era after all. Stay calm and be ready to deal with anything.
Like, yeah, I'm just saying, like, any other scenario, if someone said, come, your coffins are ready, I would think they're threatening to kill me, you know?
A tense heart will shatter from a blow. Being flexible and adaptable will get you further.
I've got a good example right in front of me. Gas up our boy. Oh?
What's wrong, Mash? I figured you'd be all set to go. Yes. I'm ready to do whatever I must to support Master's investigation and operations in the Seventh Singularity. But I'm sorry, Doctor. Can I ask you something? What is it? I hope it's something I can answer. Yes. This is kind of a philosophical question. But do humans...
Oh, is she testing him to make sure he doesn't think the same way her dream did?
Rather, does life have any meaning at all? I mean objectively, not subjectively. I've never thought about it, but it's really bothering me. That's a tough question. Objective meaning, huh? I mean, if you look at the things from God's perspective, life might all seem equally meaningless. Well, really, life has neither meaning nor merit. Right up to the end. The end? Yeah. If you're asking about the meaning of it all, well, there isn't any. Nothing has a meaning on its own. Meaning is something that gets determined later. Humans are born, grow up, and die all without meaning. It's only when a life's over that you finally see what it meant. That's what life is, Mash. We don't live in order to create meaning. We live so meaning can be found from our life. Yes. That's how I'd like to live my life too.
There you go, Mash. See, Roman's not the complete garbage thing you saw in your dream. I don't know if she was testing him or just trying to get peace of mind. Maybe both. Maybe both.
Thank you, Dr. Roman. I'm grateful for all the kindness you've shown me.
Why is he making that face? Okay, well, okay, that's mildly concerning, but yeah, it's fine. Surely it's fine.
Alright, you're both in your coffins, yeah?
Yeah.
Ritsuka, your mission this time is to recover the Grail. It's important to find and remove the cause of the Singularity, but your biggest goal is to recover the Grail. We don't know its exact coordinates, but it should be somewhere in Mesopotamia, your ray shift destination. I pray that this is our last search for the Holy Grail.
Me too, man.
Alright, I'm starting the ray shift program. Everyone here on Chaldea's staff will do their very best to send Master Ritsuka to the BC era. Unsummon program start. Spiritual conversion start. Ray shift starting in 3, 2, 1. All procedures cleared. 7th Grand Order. Commencing operation.
Double flashbang. Humanity Foundation value A++. BC 2655. Hopefully we ended up in the right place. Fallen Babylon. Oh, we're starting. Huh. Interesting. It's interesting how we can scroll all the way over to these mountains. I'm gonna assume there's probably a section in here somewhere. Probably one here, here. Maybe all these little cities. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Alright. Fallen Babylon. Facing riders in the age of the gods. Alright, let's see. Who do I want to pop into the party? You know what? Let's use Shuten Doji. Mainly because she was the character profile that popped up when the game was loading for me when I booted it up. So she works, and I'll put my comma in. And okay, let me swap out CEs. I was mat grinding last night, so I had these on. There he is. What does this do again? I think I have a leveled one of these. Hang on. I don't. Okay, interesting. I'll put this on now. Then get rid of that. Honestly, I probably won't lose anyone. I can just leave this party, I guess. I'm not gonna bother swapping out those. Alright. Here we go. In the age of the gods. Oh? Hello? Oh, please have mercy. Oh, Mother Goddess, Mother of demonic beasts, the one who reigns supreme. We do not defy you. The remaining cities, people, wealth, everything is yours. Eek! Don't eat me. Please, don't eat me!
Kazalu is different than Uruk. We have no intention of following that foolish king. We'll sacrifice everyone up to our second-class citizens. You can have them all. I treat them like livestock, I don't care. So please leave us. Leave us alone. Yeah!
Alright, so something is munching on people. Oh, hey, it's Gorgon. Okay, that's... When I said a foul creature at the end of the Camelot, I didn't say anything, but I was kind of thinking it would be Gorgon, because I know this is where she pops up. So yeah, this makes perfect sense.
Lowly creatures. I am utterly disgusted with you. We have said before that not a single human shall survive.
She has like the is this her first or second ascension? I don't remember what those look like, to be honest. I don't remember her having like the red.
Even monkeys are smarter than these humans. Do they really think they're worthy as food? At best, they are fit to fertilize the land.
Or is this like a special version of her for the... Oh. Hey, Quetzalcoatl.
That's still no reason to crush them to death with that serpent body of yours. After all, we're in our assembly hall. Isn't it good manners to dispose of the prey you capture in your own lair?
Yeah, Gorgon. Pfft. Getting blood and guts everywhere.
What, you don't like snakes? I thought you would enjoy playing with them like that. Well, I'm really more for beating my enemies to a pulp in a hand-to-hand brawl. Yes. But... Gracias, pero no. The weight class difference bothers me. Your way of killing is too sloppy.
Okay, I mean, I guess I kind of got that from her Santa form, but she's rather bubbly, huh?
I thought I was handling them with care. Humans are just too fragile. Eshnuna, Sapa, Kish, and Kazalu. I have swallowed up most of the northern cities. It is only a matter of time before Nippur falls. It won't even take a month to break through that damned northern wall.
Oh! I didn't think Ereshkigal was this early for some reason. I thought she wouldn't appear until... Honestly, I don't even know when I thought she would appear. I don't know, I assumed she was like year 5 or something. Alright, okay. Well, I guess it makes sense with her beef with Gil. Okay, no, okay, I guess, okay.
Well, your ego sure is as big as your body. After working on it for half a year, you still need another month.
Second Ascension Gorgon has those, but the sprite is special to the enemy version from the Singularity. Ah, okay. Aresh wasn't playable yet until the next Christmas. Oh, okay.
You used enough demonic beasts to fill the land, yet you only managed to neutralize the north.
I should be giving her my Rin voice. I don't know why I'm not. God, it's been so long since I did Rin. What did... I don't even remember, to be honest.
Will you really be able to crush that front in another month? You don't need our help. I do not. We have sworn not to interfere with each other. I do not require your help, in the first place. I find massacring humans all at once to be quite wasteful. Thus I have ordered the demonic beasts to do whatever they desire to the humans they capture. They may drag them to their den and slowly kill them, or they may eat them alive. Or perhaps the humans can be used as raw materials for my temple.
Oh, flesh temple. Okay.
Raw materials for your temple? No wonder it smells even worse than the last time I came here. The stench is so strong it makes me nauseous. A pity, since death is so very pure. Isn't it the same with you? Wasn't death an everyday thing in your mythos? Exactly! Keeping the beaten alive for later is unthinkable. That being said, this is the result of the survival of the fittest. I won't condemn her principles.
Oh. Okay, well. That's not a look I was expecting to see.
After all, I do the same thing. In the end, I meticulously snuff them out one by one. Isn't that what this is? That's why we were summoned. The goddess who slays this era's kings and obtains the Holy Grail will become the ruler of this world. That's what we, the Three Goddess Alliance, swore, right? Or what? Have you changed your mind? Do you feel pity for slaughtering humans as foolish as they are? As you're the one and only legitimate surviving Sumerian goddess of this era, are you losing your taste for slaughter? Nonsense. This is exactly what I want. Uruk has been my land from the very beginning. I just let the humans borrow it on a whim. I feel neither mercy nor obligation. As a pillar for the Three Goddess Alliance, I will erase humans from the face of this land. Abandoned even by a native goddess, the humans of this era truly are inferior wretches, not worth saving.
Ooh. Boy. Surely it's not Kid Gilgamesh, right?
Good, it sounds like your wills are unwavering. Mother will be relieved to know that the Alliance's oath is eternal. Is that you? When did you return? How many times must I tell you to go to Mother when you've returned? As you can see, I'm hurrying over to you now. Mother, you should refrain from associating with these two goddesses on your own.
Okay, I doubt it's Kid Gil. Because why would he treat Gorgon as his mother?
They're dependable allies, but fearsome competitors at the same time. More importantly, they're the only beings on Earth that possess the authority necessary to kill you, Mother. It's entirely possible they joined forces with you because they want the Holy Grail, and are planning to betray you. They wouldn't do that. The Alliance of Goddesses,
I don't know who's supposed to be talking here.
It's not so fickle. An attack upon another goddess will turn into divine punishment that rebounds upon the attacker. She who raises her hand would be destroyed. Therefore, the only attack we have is to obtain the Holy Grail before the others. That is the game we play. Yes. The King of Uruk has the Holy Grail hidden somewhere. The goddess who obtains it will rule the post-human world. The Grail was sent to this land. It's the one contract that the Mage King established. However, the method of obtaining the objective wasn't laid out. Therefore, everyone is free to search for the Holy Grail however they like. For example, Mother's method is to seek the Grail within the ashes of Uruk after eradicating the humans. And your method, which seems to be decimating Uruk with nature itself, combined with your own physical prowess. Or finally yours, which could be as simple as waving a hand and wiping out all life in an instant before anyone knew what happened.
Oh, she can do that, why doesn't she?
All of these are little more than your own pathways to acquiring the Holy Grail itself. Still, be careful. I sense the strange fluctuation, that final ray of hope for humanity's future prophesied by Uruk's astrologer. The last mage who may yet protect humanity has arrived in our era.
Interesting. I'm curious about the boy, but I assume we'll get confirmation on who it is later. Ah! Oh, did the ray shift put us in the sky?
Foe!
Whoa! Totally tubular, dude.
We're falling. Where's the parachute? I estimate that we're currently at an altitude of 200 meters. 7 seconds until impact. Master, your orders. What should I do?
Mash, I'm counting on you.
Huh? Yes. Mash Kyrielite will do her utmost.
Master, give me your hand.
Okay, caught you. Now just grab onto my waist and hold tight, please. Fofo! Noble Phantasm deploy. Galahad, grant me your power.
Lord Camelot. Ayo? So... Okay.
Master, are you hurt?
With it being zoomed like that, I assume it's meant to be like... either us on top of her, or her on top of us. Thank you. Nice save, Mash.
No, I'm the one who needs to thank you. It happened so suddenly that my mind went blank. You're still clinging to me, senpai.
Is there a problem? Fo! Fo is like, no, not here, not now. We have shit to do. Separate.
Fo, you took cover in my shield? Thank goodness, you're safe too. Fo. Senpai, can you stand?
Fo, you really are smart.
Fo, Mumph.
Mumph?
Fo.
He's like, shut yo.
Both of you are right. Safe and sound. Phew. For a second there, I didn't know what would happen. Yes. We had a 200-meter fall when we ray-shifted, but Master's quick thinking saved us. There have been many accidents up until now, but I never thought we'd end up in midair after a ray-shift.
Did we ever tell you that Fo's noises are voiced by Saber? No, I don't think so. Or at least not that I remember. I'm just trying to picture that now. I can't. Like, I know the VA can probably do other things than just Saber's voice, but now I'm just imagining the foes being said with just Saber's voice.
Like Fo.
Yeah.
Doctor, what happened? Apparently, the ray shift was intentionally tampered with. We successfully set it in the biggest city of that era. But immediately after the ray shift was established, it seems all of you were forcibly shot to that location.
I can only assume it was Gil or whoever the current king is using the Grail to keep us out?
Do you think it could be interference from the King of Mages?
That's probably not it.
Yes, I agree with Ritsuga. My guess is that some power in the city repelled you. Not even Solomon is almighty. He can't be on guard against us when we can appear anytime, anywhere. Okay, sorry for interrupting. Roman, I got an answer for you. What they experienced was a forced deportation caused by a barrier. There seems to be a bounded field around the city of Uruk, probably to ward off attacks. So it bounced off of the city's defense mechanism. It's true that we're trespassers, but
yeah, the question is, why is an ominous field like that set up? To prevent attack?
Like all of the singularities up until now, there is impending danger in the city of Uruk. Ritsuga, Mash. First, reassess the situation. We're calculating coordinates over here, but the precision is still low. Actually, there's too much information. Blame it on the ancient world. The mana concentration is so thick that our information processing can't keep up. Under these circumstances, visual footage from Ritsuga will give us clues to analyze. Well, does anything stick out? What about that band of light in the sky? That's right. We'll continue monitoring the situation. The band of light. Yes, it's still there.
I see. So there's one in that era too.
In that case, there must be a place where the incineration of humanity was carried out. Do you notice anything else? What kind of place you're in?
Ruins as far as the eye can see.
I see. Ruins, huh? I mean, I could kind of tell from the video feed, but You're pretty far away from Uruk. I was thinking you should gather food before heading there, but... That won't be possible, unfortunately. There's nothing but ruins here. Both food and information gathering are out of the question.
That's bad.
I thought so. The only silver lining is that Da Vinci's scarf is working well. According to the data we're getting, the concentration of mana in the air is higher than in Egypt. Ritsuka, how are you physically? Do you have a headache or ringing in your ears?
I don't hear ringing, but I can hear crying.
An abnormality in your tympanum? No. The fact that you can hear crying means...
There's children?
Please wait, Doctor. I thought I heard a faint rumbling from the ground. I'm picking up odd magical energy heading our way. Are you getting it on the monitor? Confirmed. It's a hostile. It took a long time to confirm, because it's a pattern we haven't seen before.
Oh god, new enemies.
The staff apologizes too. But that can wait till later. The enemy's coming. 2600 BC ancient Sumeria. Your first battle in the Age of the Gods. But you have nothing to fear. After all, you haven't lost yet. Show this era the power of the master and servant who overcame 6 singularities. Roger.
Or Roger. Let's go, Mash. Dun 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 dun. What sort of evil demon from hell are we dealing with now? Is it? Aridimu? Eurydimu? Dormammu have come to bargain? What the hell? I don't even know if I've fought these things before, even during... No, I probably fought them during Lilim Harlot. Probably? Probably. Alright, Mr. Aridimu Cloaca. Eat my wrath. Eat the wrath of the chosen mage. The one survivor. The one true king of Earth. I mean, what? I mean, we're totally not planning to overthrow the king. Definitely. I mean, literally, we're not. Yeah, I guess a full combo would be not overkill. Oh yeah, definitely not overkill. I don't know why I thought it would be overkill. Ow. Ow. I guess I could use these. Yeah, sure, why not? Might as well, it's the last battle of the node. Rather poetic that we have a god to go against the king who tried to get rid of gods. Quite poetic. Well, actually, I actually doubt we're gonna fight Gil. But we'll probably have to fight him once to like convince him we're worth allying with, maybe? Something like that. Oh yeah, nuts. Or seeds. Or, yeah. Nut seed. Same thing, same difference, really. It's all the same. Actually, no, not really, but... close enough. Give me that sink quart. Gimme, 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 gimme. Gimme. Ooh. A million QP as well. I will take that. I got 3, but I only had 4 prior to that. So that was 7. We got 2 more. So we're at 9. We're at 9 of 10. Actually, wait. Let me check that. I might be wrong. Hang on. I think we're only at 9 of 10 currently. Yeah. 8 of 10. No, okay. I was 1 off. We're at 8 of 10. We need 2 more. Hopefully we'll get them from this next one. That'd be nice. If we fight the same thing, we probably will. Probably. Guest servant unknown. Yeah, sure. I'm always down for guest servants. Yeah, I'll just leave this as is. Who is coming to our assistance?
The battle is over. We've only sustained minor injuries. However...
It was an enemy type we've never seen before, yeah.
Yes, I'm not sure how to describe it, but... It looked to be from a completely different ecosystem. Unlike werebeasts, dragons, and other creatures that eventually disappeared from the world at the end of the Age of Gods. But those demonic beasts, I don't think they were of this world at all.
Not of this world, huh? Perhaps they differed from the garden variety demonic beasts that existed in the Age of Gods. We were prepared. We had data on all of the phantasmals and demonic beasts from the Sumerian era. But none of it matches what you've just encountered. What is going on?
And that's not the worst of it. Those demonic beasts were clearly trying to kill us.
I mean, don't all things that you fight try to kill you? Aside from the odd servant here and there.
It wasn't mere hostility. Their intention was to kill. All of the demonic beasts we've encountered thus far have attacked us out of bestial instinct, to feed themselves. The demonic beasts just now, though, they attacked solely to kill us. I could feel the hatred in their eyes.
Hatred? Demonic beasts that harbor hatred toward humans. Are you saying they're trying to annihilate us, not eat us? Well, I mean, they probably would eat us after killing us, but yeah, it's not the reason they're doing it. If so, you're in danger. Litsuka, leave that city immediately. Are you saying the reason the city is in ruins is... Yeah, probably. Yeah, that possibility is high. That's why you should leave immediately.
I agree with the Doctor, Master. Animals act in packs.
Out of my way! Okay, damn. Don't gotta be rude.
I don't think that's the last of the demonic beasts. Oh?
Hey, you're in the way! I can't use my decrees with you there!
Senpai? Did you hear something? It sounded like a voice.
It's no use. We can't avoid this.
Huh? Wait.
How am I supposed to brake in time if the air brakes don't work? Oh no, I'm going to hit them. Air brakes? If father finds out, he'll take my license away for sure. But let me say this first, I'm not in the wrong. License? A servant with a vehicle? Vehicle?
Master, are you alright? Something beige coming in at a 45-degree angle. Has just fallen from the sky. Foe?
We just touched someone's breasts, didn't we? That bouncy noise, that's the squishy... Alright? You know? Ouch. Oh! Hi, Ishtar. Interesting. So she's not part of the Goddess Alliance? Huh.
Ouch, what a disaster. I didn't think I'd be snapped from the ground. Luckily, the damage wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I guess I have my usual benevolent, violent deeds to thank for that. Huh? What's this?
Hey there. I'm your cushion. I wouldn't mind being her. I mean, what? What?
Wait, what are you?
I'm human. Mage.
What's going on over there? Fritziger's vitals are all red.
From the blood flow, the blood flushing?
Well, a woman fell from the sky. Oh, the mysterious
Woman separated herself from Senpai. That's good, Mash. That's good.
This era has way too many crash landings. Still, it's good we've met a native. Now we can get info. Whoa. Whoa. These numbers. Is this for real? Is this some kind of mistake? What's that? Some kind of mystic that lets you see from afar? Oh, so it has a really annoying voice.
What? Don't roast my boy!
But that doesn't matter for now. Let's talk about this wretched fool's punishment for
Touching my body without permission. You landed on us! What?
Your face and outfit are unfamiliar. Which city are you from? I didn't think there were still humans around. Are you a sacrifice fleeing from Nippur? Or a survivor from Babylon? Whichever it is, give yourself up.
After I shoot your limbs off, I'll scatter you over Mount Ebbe.
Master, this woman is ready for battle. I can sense her genuine animosity toward you.
But that's not it. You landed on us.
I see. I'll take your silence as confirmation of my assumption. Good. I don't have to show you any mercy. If you were from Uruk, I'd have shown some mercy. Curse your bad luck.
Hold it, we need to settle this accident first. Wait, let's calm down and talk about this.
What are you talking about? How dare a mere human speak to me like that? Talk it out? With me? Why would I do that? You're not even from the sacred temple. Please hold on. The collision was an unforeseen accident, and it seems neither side was responsible. So can we please have a word with you? Well, Miss... Who are you?
That's right, we need a name first, lady.
Are you guys seriously saying you don't know who I am? Yes, well, sorry. It hasn't even been an hour since we arrived in this era. We're members of a group called Chaldea. We were sent here to the Singularity to correct the course of humanity.
I hate how inconsistent they are with whether or not they tell people things immediately. Like,
I'm sure you don't know what we're talking about, but we're not suspicious. Actually, Senpai's hands looked
plenty suspicious, so something ought to be said about that, but... Oh yeah, just... I mean, hey, we had to put our hands out to, like, stop her from, like, crushing our face, even though that probably wouldn't have been that bad. I mean, what?
Fofo. So you're guests from afar? That's hard to believe, but I suppose stuff like that happens. You might say I'm here in a similar manner. Fine, I will believe your words. In other words, you have no idea who I am. You don't know about this world or what's happening here. I see. Then your disrespect, insolence, and impoliteness can't be helped. You're barbarians from a distant world, after all. Look, touching me without permission is completely unforgivable in this world.
Fair enough.
Any Sumerian would immediately apologize, but wouldn't be forgiven even after offering their whole family's life savings.
Okay. That's a bit harsh.
Keep that in mind from now on. Assuming you want to survive in this world, that is. And thanks for being my cushion.
You were at least as hopeful as a pile of hay. Thanks.
That's not a very nice way to say thanks. At least she seems to have calmed down, so why don't we reintroduce ourselves? I'm Romani Archiman. I'm the acting commander of Chaldea. This girl is Vitsika, a master who's formed contracts with heroic spirits and commands them as servants. And this girl is one of those servants, a Mash Kirilite. We're done introducing ourselves. So who are you? Based on my readings, you're probably You're not worthy to hear my name. Just forget about me.
Oh, okay.
Especially you over there.
Really? Really? You body tackle us, and we're okay. Okay.
Especially you over there. Vitsika, was it? Forget everything that happened earlier. If you do, I'll at least spare your life.
What thing earlier? I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I was saying, if any of this gets out, like how I was
manhandled, like how I mishandled the. I don't know why. Sorry, I misread it as manhandled because yeah. But no, like how I mishandled the put of heaven, or how I
screamed about my current body size. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. This isn't good. She doesn't seem to want to kill you anymore, but I can still sense her hostility. In my personal opinion, gaining any information from her will be quite a difficult task.
You think so? She looks like a softie. That's just the Rin in her,
I heard that. Who are you calling a softie? Humph. Fine. There's no point being mad at barbarians. You wanted to know about this era, you said? Go figure those things out with your own eyes and ears. I won't tell you anything. Actually, you tell me. Right. For example, did you see anything precious lying around here?
Like what?
What? Foe?
Oh, what is it?
Like I said, something precious. Was anything on the ground? Like something that makes you think, wow, at first glance. It's something you would know the moment you saw it, so I won't bother to explain. So how about it? Anything ring a bell? No, even if you put it like that, judging from the context, did you drop something? Idiot, of course not. I didn't drop anything at all. I'm just asking for a friend. I don't care about that thing.
Uh-huh, right. Sure. This is terrible.
Yeah, I can tell that across the screen too. Stay patient in dealing with her, Ritsuka. Anyway, you just need to tell me if something was around here or not. So, was it? Oh, and was it broken? Did it break? Did it do it again?
Or did I do it again? The illusion of choice.
Why don't you say anything? Staying silent is so cruel.
Sorry, off topic. Do those function like panties? Does it wrap around to her butt? Or is that just a flap hanging down covering her? Never mind. You know, never mind. North? You're telling me it's to the north? Is that it? That wasn't us. That's not it. That voice wasn't Senpai's. This is... creatures of the evil, demonic, murderous variety. I'm sorry, I looked away for a second since she seemed like a hassle. Numerous heat signatures approaching from the north. I'm surprised Roman's not trying to hit on her. But... maybe even she was too annoying for him. They look like reinforcements for the previous demonic beasts. You two get ready. Or maybe his heart's promised to the goddess Rongominiad, and so he's not interested in anyone else anymore. Alright, master, your orders. Okay, Miss Unknown, stand back. Humph, you're pretty quick to change gears. However, you still lack the observational skills of a good mage. Stand back because it's dangerous? Who do you think you're speaking to, you country hick? You are the one who should stand back. I'm really getting pissed off. I'll take all my frustration out on them, and I'll do it with a bang. A bang, you say? The Babylonia anime gives plenty of angles to analyze. Oh, I bet. Oh, I bet. She doesn't have effectiveness, but... you know, I've used her plenty of times as support. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother worrying about using her. When we're fighting something she'll work against, you know, like a saber or something, sure, but for now, she can just do nothing. Except for here, I guess. Actually, she'll still do nothing. Okay. Battle 2 of 3. Yuridimu. You know... I feel like a full combo would be too much. Saber face, run face, soccer face, all on the true. If only we had actually wait a minute. I have a plan. Wait, hold. Get the real saber in there. There we go. Or saber altar, but you know, close enough. Altar will probably die. Only level 60. Well, these things are only level 43, so she'll be fine, surely. Ow. Well, ain't this a kick in the dick? I guess I'll do this. Alright, she should kill it. Yeah. Bam. All crits all the time. We won't get so lucky this time though, I'm sure. Usungalu. Oh, looks like a ferocious boy. Get stunned. Sure, attack buff. Attack buff. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Alright, we can't use Noble Phantasm. Increase temperature, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Samsara Kama. And of course, we only have this other one. We can't even... Can't even do a full combo. Oh. The animation lagged a bit there. That was weird. Damn, even with like triple attack buff, she didn't. Actually, no, I guess that was pretty. That was actually no. I was gonna say she didn't do that much, but no, that was over 60. Yeah, okay. That was actually decent damage. I was about to slander her. I believe it's like SH. Ashumgalu? 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 The glue factory? You tried, Alter. You tried. That was... You did fine. Just, yeah, no, you just let this lady take care of it. Actually, you might get the kill. Oh, there you go. There you go, Alter. You did something. I need one reverse dragon scale for her to get her to her next ascension. I'm just waiting. All AP restored. Well, I'm in no danger of running out of AP now. Since I'm now at like 200 and something. 240. One more nut to go, yeah. I was hoping we get more than one from them, but it was not to be. The Age of Gods. Alright. Oh, and I guess she leaves her part. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. She wouldn't stick around that long. So many Koyanskayas. Oh, I guess I'll use her. I guess. So let me turn this on. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's that. I may have only pseudo-manifested, but I'm not going to lose to Tiamat's demonic beasts. Tiamat wasn't in the game yet, was she? Is this just a name drop, or is she actually in the game? Wow, you're strong! You're not going to get anything from me by stating the obvious, but I'll repay you later if I can. Oh, thanks. I guess. Well, yeah, that's why I was confused, because I thought that was her first appearance, so that's why I was like, was she here this early? But no. That's why I questioned it, because I was like, yeah. Sorry to interrupt your conversation. Second and third waves are coming. Doctor, please give us data on the area. Just how many demonic beasts are there? Way too many. I'm seeing 60 right now. With more coming, this town has become their den. There's nowhere to run.
You're completely surrounded. You're not going to get out of this unless you can fly. Ritsuka, negotiate with that woman over there. She must be able to fly. Ask her to take you two out of... Don't make decisions on your own. Weren't you listening to me? This boat only holds one. To take those two, they would basically have to cling on to me.
And you don't, man, you're damn, yeah, I can't touch you, I crap.
But didn't I tell you? In this world, touching me is a sin punishable by death. I only fought because I wanted to. I didn't fight for you. Master, Ritsuka, was it? If you're struggling against these demonic beasts, then repairing the course of humanity is but a dream for you. You should quietly return to this Chaldea place. And if you can't do that, well, why don't you just die?
Oh, damn! Okay, we have another one who would be a good... Her and BB both would fit as a low-tier god replacement meme.
Why don't you just die? I have no intention of helping the weak. Miss Unknown has taken off. She's left the battlefield at an incredible speed. Fofo! I guess we're not going to get her help. It was with a shot, though.
Do you know something? I mean, yeah, he obviously knows it's a divine spirit. Like, he had the readings, but he kept getting interrupted every time he was about to say something.
We'll talk later. Now just think about getting out of there. Focus your attacks on a single point. Ritsuka, head east with Mash. There are fewer demonic beasts in that area. Roger that. We'll head for the castle ruins visible to the east. We're going to punch through this, Master.
Punch? Punch, you say? I'd go for some punch. Some fruit punch. Oh boy. Alright. Let's do... I should make... Let's see. Single ally. Okay. Apply human special attack. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, may as well put this on. How much does her thing charge? Oh yeah, 40. Okay, I don't know why I did that. I'm not gonna use that right now. Actually, it's only one. Oh, it's 9. Oh. Okay, let's do this. Okay, kill it with fire, please. Thank you. Nice. Good going, Kama. You're my goat. You know what? I'll just use this now. Okay, let's kill this weak one. Please die, please die, please die, please die, please crit, nice. Ow. Rude. Rude ass Eurydemus. Erdemus. Whatever the hell your name is. Guess how they had the same Miss Unknown in JP script? Turned out exactly like that, Miss Unknown. Yes, Edes. No, that'd be overkill. Actually, no, we don't. I target the front one. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Alright, and then Koyin. Nice. Ow. Ow. Why is life pain? This world shall know pain. Okay, and then we'll kill this front guy, and it'll be only these two left, and we'll noble phantasm them to hell. Alright. So let's do a little bit of... Well, no, I guess we just go as is. Boom. Yeah, we'll do this order. Trying to decide who had the higher chance of killing the 52k. I think both of them would kill the 52k one, but I think Kama is the better likelihood. Again, they probably both would have. 91, god damn. Funny how to noble phantasm, you know, Babylon Domisaria, and we're in ancient Babylon, Uruk. I'm okay. Yeah, no, that was pointing out the obvious. Okay. I don't know why I said that. I just was trying to think of something to say, and I just spouted that. You know, ignore me. I'm living and dying. For sure.
Ugh, the enemy reinforcements are endless. Without any anti-army noble phantasms, the enemies...
Oh, hey, Enkidu.
You want numbers? That's good. Looks like I'll be able to help. You, demi-servant, and you, master of Chaldea. Could you step back a bit? Yes, that's good. Now all I have to do... is wipe the lot of them out all at once. Since there are only 100 or so of them, I won't have to wipe out the entire town. If you're the master of Chaldea, I'm sure you have your own anti-army noble phantasms, but you can use them next time.
I mean, in gameplay, yes, and story, no?
This city may be in ruins, but humans once lived here. It'd be best to preserve it as long as possible, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, ideally. It would suck to destroy, you know, history. Destroy these buildings.
I guess, quartz. Give me. Give me the same quartz. There we go.
Alright. Come on, load. Donkey. Donkashun. Yeah, I guess servant, Enkidu. That's on, we're good, we're thriving. Alright.
Sorry for stealing the show, but it's best to keep the collateral damage to a minimum. I know this place is a ruin now, but people may want to come back one day, you know? It's an honor to meet you, Master of Chaldea. My name is Enkidu. I have waited in this age of gods for humans like you to arrive. I was given the task of connecting mankind with this world. Enkidu? Did you just say Enkidu? Then you're the best help we could ever hope for. There's no individual stronger from that era, comparable even to that king. Ritsuka, you can trust this person. work together and get out of this predicament. But this is not a person, nor a servant either. More like a machine than anything, and yet like a human with a soul. Oh, that's right. As a demi-servant, you're able to figure out my true nature. You must have sensed and categorized me as a foreign element, created by the gods. I apologize for frightening you. I should have waited longer before meeting you.
No, you saved your asses. No, you came at a good time.
But now is the time for battle. I cannot let you fall prey to those demonic beasts. Please forgive me for being so callous. Would you allow me to fight by your side? Oh, of course. I apologize for being insensitive myself. Master, your orders. Enkidu and I will defeat the enemy.
Rip and tear. Show these beasts what sort of formidable enemy they've made of us. Show them that the indomitable human spirit is not to be messed with. Even though there's only one human here currently, and that's us, but you know, the point stands. They're sort of human, kind of, not really. But yeah, close enough. Right? Surely? I should have done Kama first. Yeah, but then, well, yes, wouldn't have mattered. Oh, you really want to be Noble Phantasmed, hmm? You wish to eat the Noble Phantasm of death. Death and destruction and hate and pure cinema. That's not a deal. I was hoping he would die. Oh, but things can't always go the way we wish. Unfortunately. Let's do this. Make sure we crit here. Good. I would have liked to crit there too, but okay. Well, 2 out of 3. Ain't bad. Ow. Really don't like Kama, huh? Well, that will be your last mistake there, booty. Maybe not. You might. You're living. Okay, you're living. You're living. You're thriving. Even. I take offense to your thriving. You must die. There you go. Battle 2. Dose. Bashmu. Bashmu. Alright, this is an unpopular opinion, I think. Blue and yellow are really not good colors to go together. I know that's an unpopular opinion. Like in color theory, I guess, like blue and yellow do go together, but I hate blue and yellow with a passion. Maybe it's just because I hate yellow. Like the color yellow, I'm not a fan of. Maybe that's why. But yeah, I'm not a fan of them together. But I know in like when people talk about like color like blue and yellow is extremely common, but I've never understood it. I don't know. He's not dying this turn. Oh man. Alright, okay. I guess saying I hate yellow color isn't entirely true. I guess the better way to put it would be I hate how do I put it? I don't even know how to explain it, like I just okay, you know, rather than hate, I think the color yellow is a bad mix with most other colors. Green and orange is pretty bad too. But I feel like green and orange isn't as common as a mix as blue and yellow. I don't know. I don't even know why I said I hate the color yellow. It's like, it just gives me a... I just don't enjoy looking at it. Again, hate was a strong word. I just don't really like looking at yellow, I guess. The thing! I got the thing! I need that thing!
That poison dragon, Bashmu, was the last one. In any event, we have exterminated all the demonic beasts in this town. But we are not safe yet. The scent of the blood of the fallen will draw more here.
Draw more here. Said that weird.
This land has become a den for demonic beasts. Their numbers is likely to increase, not decrease.
Whomst are you?
I believe I've introduced myself. That invisible mage should know more details about me.
Yes, I apologize. Your display of power left me speechless.
I'm assuming you are the real Enkidu, correct? Not a servant, but an actual living being? Which means you're a native here, yet you possess such power. No wonder you're called the weapon of the gods. They were not lying when they said you're the world's strongest noble phantasm, with a living will. It's even said you are on par with King Gilgamesh.
A noble phantasm with a living will? Weapon of the gods?
Yes. Enkidu is found in the world's oldest heroic tale, the Epic of Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh was a king that didn't listen to the gods. He was an individual with incredible power that lived in the moment. In order to admonish King Gilgamesh, the gods sculpted a doll from mud. The doll had a soul like humans and could change its shape at will. At times, it became a noble phantasm capable of piercing enemies. The world's strongest god made human, into which the gods poured all their energy. That's what Enkidu is.
Is Enkidu the thing Ishtar was looking for? No, right?
That's absolutely right. Mesopotamian civilization used mud to make any number of things. And you can call Enkidu its greatest masterpiece. Soft enough to change forms, yet sharp as the keenest blade. The manifestation of nature itself, able to bind and kill divine beasts. If King Gilgamesh, a mix of human and divine blood, is the wedge of the heavens created by the gods, Enkidu is the chain of the heavens, created to return Gilgamesh to the gods. Da Vinci is sulking, saying, I can do something like that too, but I'd say she's just putting up a front. In any event, nothing's more encouraging than to have Enkidu on humanity's side. On humanity's side. Not even the tyrannical King Gilgamesh could destroy this good-hearted hero. It is quite embarrassing to be complimented this much. I am nothing more than a weapon created by the gods. How a weapon is used is up to its handler. If I appear to have a good heart, then it is because the human who used me was good and lawful. You're a weapon? Yet you seem to have a heart. Yes, I do have a heart. I don't have feelings though. Or I didn't at first. The only thing I possessed was knowledge of being a weapon. What I needed to destroy, and when I needed to act. But there was one woman who treated me like any other human. I modeled myself in her form. She is responsible for me gaining a heart of my own. I keep this form in reverence for her gift to me. A prostitute and yet a saint. Shamat. Well, being a prostitute meant something different back then than it does now, but there's no need to get into that.
Yeah. Yeah. It was more... It was more just like any old profession. Rather than now where it's like a... illegal thing. Maybe there's probably more to it than just it being a... allowed profession, but... yeah. It's not taboo, I guess. I often wonder what would happen to Gil and Fate if we ever found a heroic tale older than Epic of Gilgamesh. But apparently we just found new fragments of it in the last decade. As in just new fragments of the Epic of Gilgamesh? Oh, there's a lot of old, like, epics that I need to read. Like, apparently the version of the Iliad I read was like a very shortened version. Like, it was only a book that was like yay thick. Whereas apparently the real one is probably closer to like yay thick. So I apparently that's common. They cut out like a lot of like the newer publications, especially if like schools cut out like chapters 9, 10, and 13, I think, and like 2 others, like ones where like not a lot in terms of plot is happening. Which, so yeah, I want to try and find a version of the Iliad that has everything, because again, the one I read was like a very shortened version. Heck, that deck might have even been too much. It might have been more like, I don't know. Yeah, it wasn't very long. I'll say that. Okay, where were we? Some different back then does now, but there's no need to get into that. Okay.
Enkidu, you called Ritsuka the master of Chaldea. Does that mean you understand the situation? Yes. A holy grail that disrupts time and alteration of history, and the alteration of history by the one who wields it. All this resulted in the singularities, a plot to destroy the foundation of humanity by the Mage King. The temple matron of Uruk made the situation clear. I came here because of her prophecy. I was told to protect the promised group of outsiders. So this era still hasn't been destroyed, correct? And you're fighting against the King of Mages? Of course. I am not sure what the other eras were like, but people from the Age of Gods will not submit to world-ending disaster. Whimsical gods have brought the world near to destruction many times in our era. People here are more resilient than you might think. I see, I understand. But somehow they can't do anything about little things like lovers' spats, and marital fights. Yes, that is indeed troubling. They band together against the big problems, but struggle with the small ones. But that is how it always is with humanity. Though, as you can see with how this town ended up. Anyway, enough with introductions. The demonic beasts will come back if we spend too much time here. I will guide you somewhere safer. We can discuss trivial matters on the way. My name is Ritsuka, thanks. You have your right hand out. Is there something wrong? Oh yeah, the prospect of shaking hands wasn't a thing yet. It'd be bowing. No, cause was bowing a form of greeting here? Obviously you bowed to like the king and whatnot, to gods, but I don't think it was a form of greeting yet. I think it was only a show of like submission. It's a handshake, Enkidu. Senpai wants to shake hands with you. Oh, so this is... My apologies. I am still not used to this. Now, formally, it is nice to meet you, Ritsuka. Is this how you shake hands? Why is faux dotting? Was shaking hand? No, shaking hands had to have been a thing. I don't know. I don't know the history of the handshake. Good. Now that we've all got to know each other better, let's move. Are you going to take them to Uruk? It's the largest city in that world. The ley lines there should be stable. Da Vinci keeps pestering me to set up the circle. Circle? A summoning circle, correct? Understood. Let us hurry. Oh yes, we'll take the longer route to get there. So please bear that in mind. We should try to avoid the demonic beasts. There is nothing more important than ensuring everyone's safety. Yes, we'll leave it up to you, Enkidu. Thank you for helping us out. No, I'm glad to do it. I am pleased the master from Chaldea has turned out to be someone like you. I thought... Well, it was said that a representative of humanity would come. So I was on alert, thinking someone like Gilgamesh would come. But I'm glad that fear proved unfounded. Welcome to the old forgotten land of the gods, Mesopotamia. I welcome you as a representative of the new age, Ritsuka. Yeah, good to be here. Happy to help. I'm sure nothing bad will come of any of this. Surely. Surely, Temple. Alright, Northern Hill. Alright, let's grab my Saint Quartz. Yummy, yummy. And now, let me ascend. Ascend! Boom. 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 Show me your greatness, Artoria. Show me the power. There we go. Get that armor off. I mean, what? Oh man. Now I need 4 more reverse dragon scales for the final ascension. As you wish, my queen. Or king, I guess, technically. But yeah. One of the oldest known depictions of a handshake is an ancient Assyrian relief of the 9th century. Depicting the Assyrian king Shalmaneser III clasping the hand of the Babylonian king Marduk Zakir Shumi I to seal an alliance.
Interesting. I doubt they came up with it though, because, well, I mean, I guess maybe they did. Maybe they could have been ones to come up with it as a, like, symbolic joining of the hands to, like, show that they're two nations are as one. Like, I don't know. Hard to say. Even if that wasn't like the first handshake though, I imagine it was probably pretty close to that time where it was came up with, I guess. Damn. I can't. Well, actually, you know what? I'm fine with leaving her at 69 for now. I'm okay with this. I never actually checked, but the reason you keep on finding Epic of Gilgamesh fragments is because it's was homework to teach people to write, so we keep on finding people's homework. I actually kind of hope that's true. That would be rather amusing. And of course, yeah, we'll use Enkidu. Line up. Now keep the party as is. Theorize that handshake is prehistoric gesture of peace, showing that your hands don't bear weapons. That makes sense. Saber Alter's stat growth is such that she gets very little stats from her last 10 levels. What about Grayling? Does her I guess the growth at that point stays the same. So every subsequent level past 70 is all like, even when you grail her up into the 90s. It's not good. Everyone has linear. Oh, okay. It does depend on base stats though. So with her being the highest attack of the 4-star sabers, would that make her? But yeah, no, I guess it would make her better. I don't know what I was saying there. Obviously, it would make it so it's better. Probably, I assume. Ow. 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 Oh. At level 100, our attack would be 12,408. I assume unfold. Yeah, okay, yeah, which means okay. Understandable. Saber visual strength comes from her Noble Phantasm having a better damage modifier than even buffed Noble Phantasms. Damn. I'm glad I used summon tickets on her then. I'm still actually kind of cheesed that I somehow got her with 10 summon tickets. That was nice. Salter at 120 has 16,000 attack with 2k foes. Damn. Yeah, I do really want to get Salter to 120, but it's gonna be difficult. Normal AoE Buster no phantoms deal damage equal to 3 Buster cards. If buffed, 4 cards. Assaulter deals 4.5 cards worth of damage. Huh. And I assume, well... Okay. I mean, I know regular Sabertoria is 5-star, but does she have the same thing, or is this unique to Salter? Because I would assume... Unique to Salter, okay. I would have assumed that regular Sabertoria would have a similar... Since she's Saber not holding back. Oh. I actually like that. I like that little detail. I think that's cool. I think the only servants who changed NP scaling are Salter and Media, who got ultra nerfed for no reason. Yeah, why would they nerf Media? Because you guys said that I think before you guys said that now she's like borderline useless. Oh, she was nerfed because Dev Spirit looping. That's not... Then they should put her back to how she was then, right? Surely? You think? I don't know. Maybe they just don't want to mess around with a like day 1 servant. Damn it! Frick you, Golem! How dare you not die? How dare you? Now they buffed him by buffing his skill to make it artsy. Oh, so that's the story behind that. Okay. I was like, why the heck? Then you give Media 2 Noble Phantasm buffs and she still won't be good. And that's a shame. That's a shame. Because again, I've said this a few times already, so I'm kind of beating a dead horse. But she is one of the characters who really did grow on me with Hollow Ataraxia and Emiya Family Menu. So her being bad kind of saddens me. Whew. In spite of the demonic beast attacks along the way, it looks like you made it safely past the ruins. This is... Oh? It looks you're heading north? Based on our mapping data, isn't Uruk to the southeast? I thought you'd go south down the Euphrates. Do not be so short-sighted, Dr. Romani. We would enter a different goddess's territory down south. Oh, right. You don't know the current situation in Mesopotamia. Let me start with that. To be blunt, humanity in Mesopotamia is on the brink of extinction. Roughly 80% of the population here has been slaughtered. The survivors are huddled in the city of Uruk, facing the ever-looming moment of extinction. Who is causing chaos in this era? Does that person have the Holy Grail? Is it the leader of the demonic beasts? The boss of the demonic beasts we encountered in the ruins. That is indeed a possibility. Many demonic beasts appear in myths,
and Mesopotamian myths are no exception. Furthermore, in those Mesopotamian myths, there's a great goddess dubbed the Mother of Demonic Beasts. If one of them has the Holy Grail... No. Nobody has hold of the Holy Grail. Something other than the Mage King's followers is destroying this world. Mesopotamia faces destruction by something equal to, if not greater than, the King of Mages. Yes, to be blunt, the gods are the ones destroying humanity. It's not the god you're thinking of. The gods of this era are different. The three goddess alliances descended on this era, and claimed roughly 60% of the lands of Mesopotamia. Goddesses, you say? Fofo.
Like Artemis back in Okeanos? No. She was a goddess that was forced to tag along with Orion, so I don't think she's powerful enough to destroy the world. So there are divine spirit servants in Chaldea too? That is, slightly unexpected. I thought such powerful summons were impossible outside of the Age of Gods. Yeah, it's not quite, yeah.
No. All the goddesses we've encountered so far have been diminished somewhat in order to be contained in servant form. Their spirit origins have been on par with heroic spirits, so I don't think any have the authority of a god. Good. That's more understandable. This must be what you call a fragment of the spirit. However, the goddesses that have appeared here in Mesopotamia are different. It is true they are divine spirits summoned by someone, but their spirit origins are on the level of true gods. The monsters we fought earlier were subordinates. No, it's better to say children of one of the goddesses. The three goddess alliances, as the name suggests, three female deities working together. We know almost nothing about them, individually or as a group. Their objective, though, is crystal clear.
Get the Holy Grail and wipe out humanity?
The annihilation of the human race. Complete extinction. No survivors. Eradicate humanity here to cause everything rising from this era to die out. That seems to be their objective. Impossible. They're not just seeking to cause chaos in this era, but to annihilate mankind itself.
Yeah, they're a bunch of bitches.
That's no different from the King of Mages. If they're goddesses, aren't they on humanity's side? No. There's never been a time when the gods allied with humans. Humans are nothing more than worker drones to the gods. It is said the gods of Mesopotamia created humans to be those who perform their jobs in their stead. Whatever the truth is for gods, humans are objects to keep, not objects to love. Gods who love humans merely suffer from a logical error due to being multifunctional. Take the great goddess Inanna, known as Ishtar in Akkadian, for instance. That goddess has a confusing nature unfit for a deity. She loves abundant harvests, man, war, and being at the top. She claims to love humans, but favors war where humans kill each other. Isn't that contradictory?
Yeah, I guess, yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, kinda.
Right? That's why it's helpful to think of it as a kind of logical error. Lack of uniformity from having too many elements and functions. Put simply, she's just insane.
Oh.
Interesting interpretation. Contradictions are created from having too many functions. In polytheism, the roles of the gods are subdivided into small parts. In other words, they are all specialists, so nothing is wasted. That's why so few gods have this error that makes them love humans. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Usually the demiurge, who possesses many functions and roles, is the one that loves humans. The more roles a god has, the more they make logical mistakes, just like humans. Anyway, it's useless to preach about gods here. The 3 goddesses that appeared here each used their own methods to destroy Mesopotamia. The greatest force of the 3 drifted over from Greece, the goddess of demonic beasts. Yeah, you should see it soon. I think it's simpler if you see it for yourself rather than trying to explain. From this plateau you have a clear view of the situation at the northern wall. That is the first threat, the evil offspring of the goddess of demonic beasts, who crushed the very center of this world.
Oh god. Honestly, the fact that a regular old I mean, to be fair, it is being power, you know, it has the backup of a barrier, but it's impressive that the regular old wall is still standing somewhat. Yeah, that's a castle wall. Yeah.
Right. When demonic beasts filled the northern area, it was made with materials salvaged by dismantling Babylon. Nowadays it's called the largest and final fort that protects human hope in the 4 corners of the earth. Absolute demonic front Babylonia.
Name drop.
Amazing. Not as impressive as the Holy City's outer wall, but it's a tough wall that stretches out over the horizon. Something is moving outside the wall. Are those the demonic beasts from earlier? No, that's not possible. I see thousands of them.
Oh, it's possible.
No, that's not all. To the north, I'm getting magical energy readings. Orders of magnitude greater. Unbelievable. My goodness. There's no way humanity can possibly survive something like this. The demonic beasts earlier had power equal to a small autonomous tank. Now there are thousands of them. You can't possibly hold it off with a single wall. Doctor? I can hardly believe what I'm seeing either, but that's exactly what I'm seeing. What they're doing. There appears to be soldiers outside the wall, and they seem to be holding against the rushing demonic beasts. Is this possible? Just how powerful are these Sumerians? Do not be surprised by that. They have been holding that wall for 6 months already. 6 months? No human could do that.
Unless they're being powered by a, grail-wielding king.
Yes, but it's amazing. They must be extremely proficient soldiers.
You'll say that again.
It is exactly as Mash has surmised. The fortress city that fights demonic beasts day and night. An endless onslaught of demonic beasts, driven back by its soldiers. But the humans suffer fewer casualties. Precise army utilization. Seamless shift changes. Training new soldiers even during combat. Putting them on the front line, and having the wounded rest and concentrate on healing. This is the ultimate form of point defense. At that rate, they should be able to hold the front line for another month.
Oh, only 1 more month? That's... oh. I mean, I guess after 6 months of fighting these things, it... Yeah, I guess they'd be running out of time.
Yes, they're clearly losing, but in the grand scheme of things, somehow winning. I wonder what kind of person is in command of that fortress.
Probably someone very patient.
Yes, truly. They shed needless blood as well. There is no need to annihilate everything. They will die off on their own, so this is useless. Foe?
Enkidu?
My apologies. That was a bit much. Even demonic beings are living beings. I was too emotional. If you are interested, you can join the front line anytime. I hear the recruitment test for Uruk is very lax nowadays. Yeah, they could probably use anyone they can get. Yeah, it's definitely a situation we'd like to help out with. But Ritsuka alone won't change much. For now...
Damn, Roman! I am hurt.
How dare you? For now, let's hurry to Uruk. The fact that the military operations are in full force means that their commander, their king, stands strong. If the threat upon Uruk isn't a king gone mad with the Grail, but this three-goddess alliance, negotiations will be simple.
When are things ever simple when it comes to Gilgamesh? When are they ever?
Request an audience with the king. Explain our objective. Find the Holy Grail within this era, and recover it. We'll think about dealing with that northern wall afterwards. Got that, Ritsuka?
Yes, let's hurry to Uruk in the meantime.
Are you done chatting? Then let's hurry on ahead. As we were assaulted by demonic beasts earlier, this area is likely still dangerous. For now, let's get under the cover of the forest.
Oh. Oh. It didn't disappear, so I assume we'll come back to this place eventually. Probably. I would think. Because usually when a spot is one and done, like we saw in Camelot, and apparently before Camelot, but I guess I'd forgotten, but they usually disappear if they're one and done, so we're probably coming back here at some point. I'm trying to decide if I have enough time to do this full section. I don't think I do. And I think there is probably the best time as any to stop, because I imagine the next sections will probably flow together. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here, I think. Just because, yeah, I have 30, well, no, more like 40 minutes, but I don't think 40 minutes is enough time with all the dialogue. Yeah. So, yeah, no, that'll do it. It's interesting how Ishtar... Like, I wonder if they offered to let Ishtar join the Alliance, or if she was... I don't know. That'll probably get explained later why she didn't join. Probably because of the loving humans thing. But I want to wait and... Because there might be more to it than that, but maybe not. We'll see. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, sorry that I was also low energy. I didn't sleep very well last night, so I wasn't as energetic as I would have liked. At least I felt like I wasn't. But yeah, no, we'll do more of this tomorrow though. Tomorrow and Saturday, because I want to see what, like, is like was I don't know. All the questions I ask, I want to ask, you couldn't answer without spoiling things. So I guess, yeah, it's not even worth me asking them, because like you wouldn't answer, and yeah, it's like, yeah. But still, there's still goblin mode over all the SQ fragments. I don't know. Maybe it's because I feel like tired that I felt like I wasn't, but I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully next time I can get my salter materials. I have everything else. I only need the dragon scales, I think, right? Yeah, I have the hearts of the foreign god. I just need the scales. Else, did I need scales for Maid Altar too? No, I need gallstones. Right. But those are found here too, so we should get everything soon enough. Probably, hopefully, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna quit rambling. And I'll just go ahead and sign out. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll catch you later. Peace.